Morning, El Jefe here. Happy Saturday morning, June 20th. Down here at the sunflower field, doing a little bit of stuff this morning. Been a rough week, been hot, man. Have been very busy at work. Dried out quite a bit, but believe it or not, yesterday evening, about time I got done mowing the grass, what happened? Here come a thunderstorm, and we ended up getting about an inch in about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour at tops for sure. Things, most of it soaked up pretty quick, because when you get a week of 90-degree plus weather, the ground tends to dry out pretty good. And gonna kind of show you what's going on in the sunflower field this morning. I want to start off my morning right though. I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ from up above for giving me the beat in my heart and breath in my lungs this morning, and just allowing me to come talk to y'all and show you what his creation, what he's done for us since the last video, right? So I'm gonna spin you around in a minute, and we'll see what's happening. Y'all take care. El Jefe out. All right, El Jefe here. You see sun coming up a little bit. Here we are, I think longest day of the year, or darn near close to it. There's the duck impoundment that I joked about. I round up this little section through here. Actually mowed it. Put some millet in here, and it keeps getting flooded. I've actually put some more in there just recently. We see deer tracks here going back and forth from the fence, so they're definitely wanting to get out there, but I see a whole lot more along the fence here than actually in the fence. I don't see much damage at all, but anyway, we'll see. I put some more millet out here. You see what happens when it rains though, it washes it in clumps. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got moisture on it, so maybe some of this will germinate. It's a 60, 65 day, give or take, germination cycle, so it'll do what it'll do. Keep trying to put something over here that the deer won't eat, but we'll see what happens. So here we are. This is the east side of the sunflower field. You can see the fence there. I do have some mature sunflowers out there, some pretty good sized heads down here, pretty much because that's where all the fertilizer has washed to with all the rain. A lot of grass this year. I didn't put herbicide out because it was so dry. You really need moisture to really get that thing activated where it does well, and I didn't want to throw money away. So yes, we'll have to round up and kill the grass and knock it down and mow it. It'll be a whole lot different if you go back on the videos and look at last year, same dates. Oh, the field looks so different. Oh yeah, so you know, new concept, as well as a lot of variables that we've dealt with this year, but I got some pretty sunflowers out there. We're gonna ride up to the power line field and take a look at it. I do want to just put a shout out, and I'll show you again. So we got some sorghum. So this right here is getting ready to be a sorghum head to pop up. There's a head forming in there, and it'll stick out. I started seeing several of them doing that around. Grass is kind of taking over this section. You can see where I rounded up to, because I didn't want to kill my sorghum. But the good thing is you can see deer damage on this side, but I'm not seeing it on this side. So the fence, adding that extra line, these are a little loose because that pole's gotten real weak with all the rain we had recently, and I don't really have a good way to structurally get that thing back straight, so I'm just gonna let it ride. We'll talk to you again in a minute. Happy Saturday morning. El Jefe out. all right. Hefe's back. This is the top of the 2-acre field. A lot less yellow this way because sunflowers are facing the other direction, but I wanted to show you the sorghum head starting to come up there. There's another one getting ready to come there. Varying ages of sunflowers. That fine blade green grass right here, this is a nut grass. The only thing that I have found to kill it is Spartan, and we'll definitely try to do better, weather be better. But here we go, some heads. There's a sorghum head popping up, another one there, another one there. Look at all the little insects sitting there on them. But yep, so that's the 2-acre field. We're gonna spin you around here to the power line field. A little less grass for sure. Do have some sunflowers coming along, but y'all remember this field's way behind. It's a month behind the field we just looked at. But we got sunflowers. I mean, you can see them. You can see the rows. We can see them coming up. So if you notice the brown leaves on the sunflower plants, that's due to overwatering. Mother Nature has overwatered my sunflower field, so y'all keep that in mind. Nothing I can do about it. We do have some sorghum coming up here. Also, a lot of this is brown top millet here that washed into kind of rows or low spots, if you will. All that's going to head up, but we got some sunflowers. They're coming along. This field has not, I see one head all the way down on that far corner, but besides that, these are not heading. It won't be long. We got some rain. Hopefully it won't hinder them too much, but some of these sunflowers, they don't look bad. This field's going to be, it's going to be in pretty good shape. You know, I want to look at this. So this has had something to do with when it rains, some type of swirl in the wind or something, I guess. But it just lays the grass down. That's kind of neat. I see it in wheat fields sometimes. But so I put a flag on this sunflower. It's kind of neat. You see the pink flag. So that's when I put that flag in, that's how high it was. Look how much it's grown. Isn't that something? I'm gonna get the flag out of here because it's just gonna get mowed. Anyway, you can see the sunflower scattered around. There is some grass in spots, but I did put some Spartan in this field because we had gotten some rain and some moisture and everything. So, you know, this thing's gonna fill in okay. I did run the population up when I set these sunflowers to try to get as many in the field as I could, because I had a really short time frame. And some of the spacing is real good, and then some of it's kind of tight, but overall I'm pleased. You know, man, we kept taking swings at this field, and just with the weather and trying to get something in here so we could have, you know, some sunflowers under here. So they're not going to be real high, but I think we'll have some seed in here for sure for the birds. And I'm gonna walk up here. I had sorghum on this side and some sweet corn I planted when it was real dry, and believe it or not, some of it came up. It's not gonna do anything. It didn't pollinate. It ain't got enough stuff around it to pollinate, but I think that's sorghum right there popping up. There's the one lone sunflower that's in bloom in this field. Well, there's a couple down this edge, and those are probably blooming because they were early plantings that have finally come up. I think most of this is sorghum and not corn. It might be sweet corn. It's a mixture, for sure. And this is a grassy little corner. I kind of killed the dove blind, sprayed it pretty good, but then I left some grass here, so that'll kind of give you some camouflage and stuff. But well, this is it. I don't see any deer tracks yet in the sunflower field. So we've seemed to have deterred them for now. And hopefully this area here is like it is because it holds water. As you can tell, it's just kind of drowned everything out. So that's going to be a little bare spot. But they will. But that's it. I mean, Powerline Field. Never added a 5th line on this field because I figured this is not where they're coming through in its proximity to the houses. So it looks like where I thought they were coming in, that's where they were coming in. But we'll have a pretty good little sorghum stand down this side for hiding. And you know, I'm very happy with what we got as far as sunflowers in this field. Hopefully, with allowing to dry out a little bit and the moisture we've had a little bit now, maybe the stress level has dropped a little bit, hopefully, and they'll respond a little more to this rain than being hurt by it. There's another sorghum head popping up, getting ready to break out. So the sorghum's right on cue. There's the well. Kind of left it alone just because I don't need any more rain than what we got. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend. Remember to thank your Lord and Savior for everything he's done for you. And remember, all this is God's creation. And he just allows us to really take care of it for him. And you know, my phrase I like to say a lot of times is leave it better than you found it. And good years and bad years. This is definitely a trying season, but I'm very happy and blessed with what I have. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend. El Jefe out.